Hello everybody and welcome back. I've got some really good news. You know how much I am obsessed with Beauty Pie One Powder Wonder. It's an uber lucent pressed setting powder. It looks white but goes on completely and utterly translucent. So it's all skin types, all skin tones, doesn't set in lines, doesn't set in pores. I just love it. It's an amazing soft focused blurring mattifying powder of dreams. So much so I can barely admit, and look at this. I just fell out live on air. I mean, I use it right down to pan every single time. This is probably my fourth one. As far as I was concerned, for years, there was nothing else like it on the market. And I mean nothing else like it on the market, which was a pain because it's Beauty Pie, which I love, obviously, but I understand that it's a subscription service. You have to be a member of Beauty Pie to get the reduced price. Then something happened, and I'm going to introduce you to another 3 products that are strikingly similar, and I'm going to compare and contrast. I went back onto This Morning in the summer, and my wonderful makeup artist Michelle started using a product on me, and she said to me, and I've spoken about this many times, I have a problem under my eyes in that I'm hollow here, I'm a little pad of fat here, and then I'm lined here. So trust me, when I use an under eye setting powder, my God, it has got to be good. And the only one I'd ever tried that didn't sit in lines, didn't sit in pores, didn't highlight flaws, but simply sort of soft focused them out and knock back shine without making me look cakey and dry was Beauty Pie One Powder Wonder. And then Michelle, my makeup artist, used this on me. Now, this is her own range of makeup. It's called Michelle. She has created it with another professional makeup artist, and she has been working behind the scenes at This Morning forever. I mean, I've been doing This Morning for on and off for over 25 years, and she's been there a lot of that time. And she got this product out, and I was like, I recognise that product. Anyway, this is what One Powder Wonder looks like when it turns up brand new. And this is the closest I've ever found to Beauty Pie One Powder Wonder. Now, they are uber lucent powders. They look white, but trust me, I remember filming with lovely Uchenna, the aesthetic dentist, who's from, I presume I think her parents are from Nigeria. And she said to me, I'll never be able to use that. And then she put it on her face and it looked perfect. It looks white, but it's actually completely and utterly translucent. See something happening here, people? What this means is, yes, I love Beauty Pie One Powder Wonder, but you don't need to join Beauty Pie to fall for the delights of an uber lucent, super flattering, oh my God, it's so good, I can't quite believe it, best setting powder I've ever used in my life. Benefits. So let me show you how it works. I use one of 2 brushes. I either use this, which again, I am ashamed to admit is so old. Look at the bottom, it's all broken off. I think it's been discontinued, but I think one of my followers found one the other day and I said, send me the link, I need to buy one. This is the Elizabeth Arden Mineral face brush. So it was originally designed for their mineral powder. So it shows you how old it is, because people don't launch mineral powders anymore, which I think is a pity because I love them. And it used to come in a set with a little mini one as well. So this is the perfect buffing out brush. And so essentially what I do, see, this is the secret. Hardly anything goes onto the brush because this is so densely milled and then compacted that essentially you just get a whisper of powder. And let me show you. So I just put it here, here, and then there. Then I have a second brush. And this is the absolutely brilliant Hourglass, and I think it's their concealer brush. Again, it's angled. See, this one's angled. Sorry, I'm still recovering from a 4-week respiratory infection and I'm coughing like crazy and it's super annoying. See how that's angled like that? That's like a mini one. And the reason that this is so good is because then you can go in here and then you can put it just where you need it, which is in there on that dark circle, the outer end there. And everybody knows I use my One Powder Wonder to blend my eyeshadow. So I go in there and then round and down. The fact that I can put that around a 60-year-old crepey eye and it does not sit in my fine lines is quite frankly a miracle. Thank you, Michelle, and your partner for creating that. That is Michelle. I should put the link below. There's the Beauty Pie One Powder Wonder, the brand new one, because obviously I need to throw the other one away now. I have a sneaky suspicion this is very slightly more heavily compacted, so you get a little bit more on your brush when you use Michelle. But then what happened was, I noticed that Danielle Sandler had one. Now, this has been around a while. This is a very interesting one. Again, looks completely white. I promise you, works on every single skin tone, every single age. The reason I like to mattify my face or demi-mattify my face is because when you're young and your skin is gorgeous, you can have all the glow and gloss in the world. And unless you've got a pore or a sort of breakout, your face is going to look amazing. It's going to look super dewy and gorgeous. However, when you get older, I really don't mind my fine lines. I really don't. I've come to terms with the fact that I've got fine lines. I would rather have fine lines than be overblown full of filler. I just accept it. I don't mind my smile lines. What I really dislike about my face is the change in the undulation. So I dislike, and I've spoken about this before, I dislike the fact that I've lost a little bit of volume there. I dislike that dent in there. I dislike the pocket of fat there. I dislike that little dent there and there. And obviously I don't like the shine. And that's why I want to mattify. The minute you mattify that, it looks flat. It doesn't look wavy. And I've talked about this on my live with Wasim and my video. The whole point of filler used cleverly is it replaces lost volume. Well, this essentially fakes that effect. I absolutely love it. There I am, look. Oh, a million me. Now, this doesn't come with a brush. It comes with a little compact sort of sponge, but I would never, ever, ever apply this sort of product with a sponge. Now, this is exactly the same finish in the sense that it's super... Can you see that? It's a piece of art there that I actually bought that's far too large. It's super, super, super uber lucent, translucent, has no colour in it, would be suitable on all skin tones. However, this is less densely packed in. And let me show you this on a brush. You can see it come out straight away. And then look at how much product is on that brush. Now, that is a problem if you've got fine lines and wrinkles, because that will cake into your fine lines and wrinkles. So, and then if you'll notice on the bottom of the compact, it's come out on the compact. I would need to do that and knock it back before I'd apply it on my face, which means you will go through this more quickly and you will waste more of this. If you're younger and you just want a really good setting powder, it's a great one. If you're older and you want one that's really, really, really heavily compacted so you get hardly any out, this isn't the one for you. And then Charlotte Tilbury launched one. In fact, she was the last to launch one. There's the Charlotte Tilbury one. This is her airbrush powder. And I'm going to clear that brush off now so I can get, look, you can see quite a lot coming out there. It's filling the air. And that's not, you never get that with the Michelle or Beauty Pie one. It's a bit of an idiot-proof powder, to be honest, because I'm not like tap, tap, tap. I'm like in the morning. So it's got to be good. So I love Charlotte Tilbury. I want and I need it to deliver. I want high expectations on this product. So let's go in. And what you end up with is a sort of halfway house. So you get a little bit more product on your brush, not as much as the Danielle Sandler, but a lot more than the Michelle and the Beauty Pie. Again, for younger, gorgeous skin, not a problem. Too much for my face. And you can almost see it, it kind of goes on a little bit ghost-like. Now it blends out, I haven't got a problem with that all over your face. But for me, in terms of performance, that is better for younger skin. That is better for medium skins. And then I'm going to say, I really can't tell the difference between these two. If you remember Beauty Pie, knock yourself out, go for it. I love this product. I will always remain faithful to this product, but that's the closest I've ever found. And you don't have to join Beauty Pie. Congratulations, Michelle, at this morning. Do you know there's so much snobbery around makeup artists? And for some reason, we seem to think that if somebody works with a supermodel or works on the red carpet or works on front covers of Vogues, they're going to be better makeup artists. The makeup artists that are really good are the ones that have to make normal physiogs every single day look good when they turn up in the studio at like 7:30 in the morning and you've got to be on air. That's the real skill, not making a supermodel look good. I should put all the details of all the products down below, plus the 2 brushes. That is my take on uber lucent, super hard pressed powders that are essentially just a filter in a compact. Very, very clever. Definitely worth sussing out if you've got fine lines, imperfections, and you want to soft focus blur them out.